we had Jared.
But that's not the same picture that.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Amanda, ANDAINR@gmail.com. So when I said if anybody has any like stylistic abilities, I noticed you kept quiet and sent me your perfect little PDF page.
So you know how to do it? I just told her, I said, how am I going to get a white piece of paper with pictures?
Just send me pictures. If you send me pictures and you send me a quote for what you wanted to say, I made Caleb's.
Yeah. Seriously, like you should.
Did you see Caleb's?
No, I
I'm
don't
looking
think
at
Gina
press books
said.
and there's like 10 pictures. I'm like, what do I put one? Like one big picture?
Yeah, yeah. You can do whatever you want, and it depends. Like I know for us, like we did a page. Then my parents and my brother and sister, their families did a page. His brother and mom did a page. So like, it's totally whatever you want to do. You know?
That's why I got my dad to do a page with my sister. So that's basics.
Probably send her your pictures.
I had a program at work that was literally, I was like,
That's why it was like totally 100,000% purpose.
Fight up!
Yeah, we're really this your direction there. I know who has this book off to you. If your name ain't Amanda. That's what I said to Gina last year when they handed us all the stuff.
Come on, come on.
Now at home, we're going to take a break. I have the old one is some version of that. And oh, by the way, that's where you never set the I usually have like 10% of my kids show up for laptops. The rest of them I do yeah, I've heard that they have a meeting tomorrow. About an hour ago. I'm just saying, when it's not Monday and Thursday, probably can get out of the bed. I went into work for him. Oh, you supported me. It's a fucking house.
Hey, you guys up top? Drop forward. Hey, back. You got. Good turn. Great pass.
I have no extended A, and B, I'm home, so it's just like, I'll tell you what's really good. She's been 7 months for some reason, she's been home alone, so she is not anything. Should we take that for you?
Yeah, I gotta put some more cash in.
Passing out money, I'll take some.
You know what they call that.
You're good, you're good. Step back and press going up. Turn. Hey, Noble.
That's fine. Just they get
Really? Well, and I will tell you that there's two different things I do. Every time I go to the shop, we always walk down by the trying to feel it seems to come out and walk all the way. I had no idea how to do it. And I used to think we come blazing down that road and we could shut ourselves here. How do you get in here? So we started to drive around. We started at Nelson House. Well, I think we're going to hear so I didn't feel bad about my name after I threw it all over Yeah, she looks at me and she goes, well, we do have a I was like, oh no, you didn't, girl.
Go by yourself. Hey, go by yourself.
Well, we know he's actually going to.
It's usually fun.
Middle, watch middle. Bobby, get rid of it quick. Get back up.
Here we go. Come on, Drip.
Let's go. Go. Got a man in the back. Good. Hey Matt, just send your message. Read. What's that?
Well, yeah, that's how I look at it. I don't think it's right to get a picture and say, what happened is, why are you having this? Like, seriously, why are you having this? You could walk it out right now and take a picture and send it to the field for that. I mean, like, what's the purpose? I honestly don't know anything about this.
What's that? I'll say this one.
Make him connect.
have responded. I figured one of them.
Text. Yeah, I got your text.
I figured one of them had the senior party.
Yeah, that would be her. That's her. That's right. Question for you about senior.
I didn't do it.
No.
I don't think they gave me a number. The senior parents will be on. Seniors are on the line. Yes.
Right, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but we only have 25 minutes.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm saying it's you. There's nobody told us like a hard and fast.
Nope. It's senior family and immediate friends. Yes, friends. I told Zeke to make sure the boys were granted they can't have an escort across the field like we normally do. But if he was going to have an escort, he can bring her. Yeah, he can bring her to the picnic. Always pay for the senior and their so, yeah, this could have been your year. Yeah, and I agree. It shouldn't. Yeah, bring as many people as you want.
Bring your sister. Bring whoever she wants.
They're going to be over here. You should be here. What Z told me is we'll be here for 10 minutes early. So I'm telling everybody, be here at 6 o'clock. You can't be in the stadium at 6, but be here at 6.
Everybody!
We come in, do our thing. I got to go try to find my phone. Listen to his mom.
He's probably still over there.
I could stand here and jump up and down and do it. Basically.
Who do I need?
Basically.
Return! Avery, move it up.
Thank you for agreeing to this. We appreciate it. And we were desperately scrounging for people to do it. I appreciate it. Nice stuff.
Here he is. Here he is. Sir, how you doing, bro?
Hey, Rob, Jay!
What's that? Nothing to brag about. Not terrible, actually.
Everybody drop in. Action, get organized.
I was listening to you last week. Yeah. He wanted me to do that. I said, nope. Yeah. Anyway.
Blue. Hey, Charles! Bobby!
It's weird because it worked.
Welcome everybody to tonight's live stream of tonight's soccer match between the Cville Falcons and the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. My name is Rich Mostowski. Hopefully you can hear me fairly well. I normally run the Cville Falcons Sports Network on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Normally don't do TV. I think I've done some TV with wrestling. I know on the Armstrong cable system we've done that. But tonight's matchup, Cville comes in with a record of 1-2, 1-2 overall, and 1-2 in section. Central Catholic comes in with a record of 1-1 for Cville. As we wait for the, bear with me because I'm using the computer and sometimes it's slow. They started out losing to Penn Trafford by a score of 6-0. And lost to Norham 7-1, but came up with a big victory over Hempfield this past Saturday by a score of 5-0. And looking over at Central Catholic, and Central Catholic's record is 1-1. They lost to Norham by a score of 7-0, but they beat Hempfield 8-0. So both these teams have a loss to Norham and a win over Hempfield. Just going over to, we'll just start with Cville first. They're coached by Alex Guy, assisted by John Pushkar. I hope I pronounced the head coach's name right. I think it's Guy. And he took over for Jason Rice last year and led the Cville Falcons to the playoffs, where I believe they lost to Butler. I think it was up in Butler. As for Central Catholic, they're coached by Claudio Marinio from Italy, He played professionally in Italy and has coached Division 4 in Italy, Italian club soccer. He began coaching at Central Catholic in 1998. He was the Coach of the Year by the Tribune Review in 2001, Coach of the Year in the WPAL in 2010, and 8-time Coach of the Year.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the season contest.
I'm going to go take over the PA announcement. Take over see what announcements he's going to make.
And the call for the Falcons. Starting lineup for the Vikings. Number 1, Cole, Nick. Number 5, Connor, Nick. Number 28, Christopher Hall. Number 15, William Kola. Number 11, Zachary Carter. Number 22, Colin McDowell. Number 10, Gino Di Matteo. Number 25, Riley Walsh. Number 23, Matthew Shearer. Number 7, Jonathan Miles. And number 20, Luke Delarosso. And now your starting lineup for the Collegeville Falcons. Number 6, Lucas Hanley. Number 7, Ethan Rice. Number 10, Seth Basesayer. Number 13, Ben Sebastian. Number 14, Seth Bush. Number 16, Justin Sepori. Number 17, Drake Reiner. Number 19, Caleb Detweiler. Number 21, Lane Witt. Number 23, Sam Artis. And number 35, Owen Cville. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, please stand. And gentlemen, remove your hats for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see my godly light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight was gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. I will not to there. Oh, see the master spangled banner wave, o'er the land of the free,
the PA announcer. I don't think I ever heard a PA announcer doing the national anthem. He told me his name, but I forget what it was. But anyway, my name's Rich Mostowski once again. We have David Kita running the cameras. He's running the show here, actually. We're just about ready to start this Collinsville versus Pittsburgh Central Catholic. We'd like to welcome all the viewers who are viewing from Pittsburgh Central, from the Pittsburgh area, Pittsburgh Central Catholic fans. I know that, there's a few of you in the stands. I know parents have been allowed to attend these games. I think, I know for the Collinsville parents, I think each parent was given at least 2 tickets or something like that. Quickly, let's go over the stars real quickly for Central Catholic. Gold Nix is in goal. The defensive players are mostly Connor Nip, Chris Hall, Pollock, Zach Kiter, Matt Shearer. More middle players now. Riley Welsh, Jonathan Miles. The forwards are Colin McDowell, Luke Daluso, and Gino Mario. For Collinsville, it'll be Caleb Dittweiler in goal. The defensive side, it's Ben Savachin, Sam Artis, Owen Kinnear. In the middle lane, Witt, Seth Durst, Justin Stewart, Drake Reiner. Rice and Seth Basin. And Collins will be shooting at the goal to our right. We're mostly just going to let the picture do the talking here. I'm used to just doing audio. The ball's going to get out of bounds on the near side. Once again, Collins is dressed in the blue uniforms, and we have Central Catholic in the white. Central Catholic will throw the ball in. Controlled by Collins. As Savachin controlling it there for a while. It goes out of bounds on the far side. Always a little hard to see when they're on the far end. Central Catholic throws it in. There's a head of 2 heads and a save by Dittweiler to keep it out of the net. Now coming down and kicking it toward midfield was number 21, and that was Witt. Collins are controlling the ball. Durst gets it back over to Rice. Back to Rice again. Rice kicks it forward. And now forward again up to Hermley. Hermley coming down. And gets it to the middle. Knocked down, but nothing here. Was the call. Now a kick and a hit by the Central Catholic player will go out of bounds on the near side, so Collins will be throwing it in here. Once again, this is Witt going to throw it in from the left side. Witt throws it in, and ball stolen away by Himmerly. Tried to get up to Basinger, but it's taken away by Central Catholic. Down the near side, ball kept in bounds. Actually, they're going to say it was out of bounds. It'll be Collins' ball. We're going to have Witt throw it in. Witt gets it into Rice. Now Central Catholic will pick it upfield. Dittweiler just watch it roll to him. Now he picks it up. Dittweiler is dressed in this fluorescent green. There's a head up by Hall. Hall's getting control of the ball. Actually, a battle for the ball. Midfield. Sometimes I have a tendency to call it court. We've done a few soccer games, not many, but a few. Didn't do any boys' games last year. I didn't. Really good my first time here tonight. Ball on the far side of the field. Once again, it's always a little hard for me to see all the way over there. We have McDowell getting it over to number 25, and that was Welsh. To counter. Over on the left side. Now a kick to number 7. And that was Miles, but knocked away by Collinsville. And nice job getting that ball back to midfield was Himmerly. my knowledge of soccer isn't great, and it always scares me a little bit when you get, I imagine most people watch us are pretty soccer gurus. And they probably think we know nothing. Okay, there was a nice block by the Cville players right there. And kick back to number 23. Can't find him. That was Scheuer. McCausel gets control of it. We haven't quite learned the players. There's a shot toward the net, but it's saved by Ditweiler. Haven't quite learned the Cville players yet. I was studying them, but still a little rusty on that. They tried to get it over to Brasinger, and do they consider it offside? Is that one? No. That was a foul on Central Catholic. So a free kick here happens around the 45-yard line. I do like to use the football yard lines when doing the audio broadcast. It's a fork. Kicks it over to, that was Zavachin, and also trying to keep it in. Central Catholic will get it back to midfield. Now there's Himmerly getting it kicked. That hit the referee. Midfield. Central will get control of it. Cville player knocked down. So the free kick's going to go to Central Catholic here. Once again, you can see all this on TV, so I'll have to do the greatest play-by-play. And we're kicked toward the net and knocked around. There was a shot attempt there by number 25, and that was Welsh, and knocked out of bounds. So we're going to have a corner kick here from the left. From the left, I think we're going to have a corner kick. Or who was that out on? They had to chase. They didn't late getting a new ball in there. 33 minutes and 46 seconds on a clock that counts down. Unlike the professionals where the clock counts up. There's the corner kick from the left side. There's a head, and Ditweiler will grab it. And run forward in his fluorescent green. And this time he's going to kick it out of here. Kicks it to about midfield. Knocked back in by Central Catholic. Rosio will be knocked out of bounds by Connells. There will be another corner kick here now on the right side with 33 minutes and 5 seconds counting on the clock. And this is going to be DiMatteo kicking it from the right corner. Kicks it toward the net, and ball knocked around, and Central will maintain possession. DiMatteo now from the right side kicks it toward the net again. Now it goes to the far end and saved in bounds by Central. Central will keep it in their own end. They kick it over to Scheuer, and the ball will be kicked off of the body of Witt and out of bounds. It will be Central's ball. Shearer now will throw it in. Shearer getting it over to number 20, and that's D'Arosio. When I was talking to Coach Claudio Marino, he said, I don't know how to pronounce any of those names. They're all American. He's Italian, and it's like most of those names they aren't American either. I says, there really aren't many American names. And he was kind of a fun guy to talk to. I enjoyed my talk with him. You can tell when he got off the bus, he was one of those, fun guys to be around. And a quick shot by DeRusso goes wide left. So it'll be a goal kick here for Ditweiler. Ditweiler kicks it right to the Central Catholic player over there. And they're in the far corner. Once again, well, you can see on TV it's on the right side. As Cosell got control of it here. Now coming down is Witt. Witt will get it to Himmerly. Himmerly, the pass is going to be too far. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by number 28, Chris Hall. And thrown back in quickly and controlled by Central Catholic. Central Catholic's controlled the ball mostly here in this first half. We have 30 minutes to go, 30 minutes and 33 seconds. As the ball at midfield. Kinnear getting it. Now getting it over to Briner, but Briner's chasing it out of bounds. It'll be Central Catholic's ball. Kick back to midfield. And Central once again controlling the ball. This is Shearer with the ball. Shearer over to Miles. Miles gets it over to the left side. I can put my binoculars on it. Ball is going to be kicked out of bounds by Miles over there. Actually was knocked out by Cosell. Miles throwing it back in. We're in the far corner. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. And we'll see who's going to have possession here. It's a ball thrown in by Central Catholic. It's going to be in front of the net. It's going to go in. And so we're going to get our first goal for Central. Happens at 29-17.
Goal for Central Catholic, number 11, Zachary Cowder.
Zach Cowder with the go with 29:31 or 17 to go. Boy, I must have dyslexia. I heard that backwards. Okay, we're back to play. I'm actually outside here enjoying the cool air, really cool night here. As Central Catholic now leads 1-0. And right now Central controlling the ball. They've had kind of, the last couple years, they've only averaged about 4 wins. I know they have a pretty good program. You saw the accolades from their coach, and you knew that they've had some success. I think looking back, was it 3 years ago? I think they had a pretty good record, but they only averaged about 4 wins these past couple years. Just looking over the past records. Cosell's been pretty good the last few years. Mostly that has to be contributed to the Schellenberger Academy. Himmerly with the ball. Himmerly passing it over to number 14, and that is Durst. Now shot by Himmerly, goes to the far, taken by the goaltender, once again Cole Nix. We said that Coach Mourinho started in 98 at Central Catholic. Cosell's program started in 97. 97 was the first year that Cosell had both boys and girls soccer. They also had ice hockey at that time, that 97. That was what, the 97-98 school year. Himmerly chasing the ball down, but they're going to kick it all the way up. Ball gets kicked up in the air and out of bounds. Cosell struggled for many years, and really just within the last 5-6 years, they had a lot of the players, Pepperax and such, that have really helped to bring this program around. And once again, it has to do with the fact that this community really just decided to become a soccer community, and really it kind of started with Schellenberger. Tuffy Schellenberger's team doing pretty well, and they are number 1 in their division and getting ready for the playoffs. I've been watching a few of the Riverhounds games. I'm talking about the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. There's going to be a free kick here for Connellsville with 26-26 left in the first half. There's a kick toward the net, and getting a it's going to be Seth Basinger. The Basinger with the goal here to tie it up.
Number 10, Seth Basinger.
So Basinger with the goal. Happens at 26-20. And we are tied at 1. Just put this down here. Okay. Figuring a different way to do notes here. So we are tied at 1 here, and Central Catholic controlling the ball, and the ball out on the far corner, the left corner, and kicked out of bounds. That should be a goal kick for Connellsville, as Caleb Ditweiler will. I don't think he's going to do the kick. It's going to be Sephoric, it looks like. Midfield, and coming on the side is Welsh. Nice defensive play there by number 14. That's Durst. Good job of getting out of there. Trying to keep it in there. This is DiMatteo. By Durst. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Central's ball. And throwing it in and getting it to Miles. Now this is Zavachin with the ball. And we're going to get a whistle. And this is kind of away from the play. And to be honest, I never know what's going on. It's against Connell, so I can tell you that. And it's going to be a free kick for Matt Shearer of Central Catholic. And he's going to kick the ball toward the net, and it's going to be over everybody's head. It's going to and dug out of there by one of the Central players. And we're getting over to number 20, Shearer. Shearer now back over to also actually was Basinger doing a nice job. And now over to number 13's of action. I don't think Connellsville's done any substituting yet. I don't know if any team's done any substituting yet. Looks like a Connellsville player might be ready to come in. Central getting it back up. Miles coming down. And free kick for Connellsville. It's going to be in the Central end of the field, or their own end of the field. Ball controlled by Central Catholic. They had a ton of kids. They brought 2 busloads. They had more kids than we had on our football team. I think they had more kids on their team than we had in the stands for the football game last night. This is Durst with the ball, getting it over to Rice. Rice getting up, and it's going to be controlled by Central Catholic. They're going to kick it out of bounds. Last night, Connellsville blowing a 17-point lead in football is very depressing, losing 36-35. Kind of interesting. They did allow senior parents in last night. There was a big screen in the parking lot across the way here. We had parents out there watching on a big screen, but Collinsville actually controlling that, pretty nice job, but couldn't hold on in the end. But back to soccer here. The girls' soccer team actually doing very well. Should mention that. Then, of course, they dropped down a class.
In for Collinsville, number 8, Connor Pounds.
So Pounds in there for Collinsville. Pounds, excuse me, Connor Pounds. And here's bring the ball down as Basinger, gets it back to Zavacha, now kicked out of bounds. And it should be Central's ball.
In for the Vikings, number 8,
21 minutes and
Thomas.
23 seconds on the clock. And I believe we got the scoreboard up on the screen, so you don't really have to hear me say that. Ball kicked out of bounds. Durst will throw it in for Connellsville. That's Seth Durst, and tried to get it over to Basinger, but Basinger couldn't come up with it, and Central once again control. It seems like Central has the ball most of the time here. This is Counter with the ball. It's going to go out of bounds on the far end. And once again, Central controlling the ball, going through the middle. They're going to kick it out of bounds here on the near side. As we're going to have Seth Durst throw it in. Gets it into Himmerly. Police Chief's son. Gets it over to Rice. I think the former coach's son, I think. And gets it over to Basinger. Basinger now over to Connor. Connor can't control it. It'll be kicked out of the corner by Central Catholic. And, there's a Himmerly gave. Himmerly just puts Counter down. And whistle blows. And it's just going to be a free kick here for Central. Connor Nip will do the free kick in the Collinsville end. Once again, score tied at 1. As we get the ball back to Himmerly. Himmerly getting over to Connor. Connor now he's being defended by Shore. And ball maintained by Collinsville. Central is trying to strip it away. This is Basinger. Basinger now over to Connor. Now kicked out of there by Hall. Back toward midfield, but Collinsville maintains control here. And they get it. There's a header right there, and gets it to DiMatteo. DiMatteo. And got it over to Del Russo. But Del Russo kind of fanned on it. And Central bringing it back to mid-court to try and, or midfield to try and set it back. I'm doing a lot of basketball, so we say court a lot. This is, that was McDowell for Central Catholic. Once again, would like to welcome all the people from Central Catholic who have found this on YouTube. Of course, we're on Armstrong Cable and also Laurel Highlands Cable. 209 for Armstrong, right? The 201 for Armstrong and 151 for Laurel Highlands. Of course, if you're watching, you know that. And ball is going to be kicked up into the stands and always makes that big, loud noise. It's a nice, cool night here. Fall is officially, first day of fall was yesterday, and you can certainly feel it in the air. As we got a little stoppage in play, as we have, they're waiting for Basinger to adjust his pad, his knee pad. Ball knocked out of bounds. And here is Central maintaining the ball. It's DiMatteo. Kicked out of bounds. Onto the out of bounds line's almost right up against the running track. They just redid the running track, but they still haven't painted the lines.
Into Collinsville, number 25, Casey Stanton.
Casey Stanton into the ball game. That's, I have to mention, that is my nephew. So. He's still playing with that cast on his arm. Guess that's going to be coming off in about a week or maybe a couple days. His mother said that that's going to be coming off. That this is to be the last game. Probably wears it or something like that. Okay, here's Central maintaining possession. Central controlling the ball. Again with a Shear. Shear kicks it. And will be picked up by Ditweiler. Ditweiler will pick it up. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. We are tied at 1. Once again, Central was 1-1. Collinsville 1-2 in this section. As Central maintained possession. Actually, Collinsville gets it now. Is that Himmerly? Himmerly getting it over to Durst. And now out of bounds. And we're going to say it's Central's ball. No, oh, okay, they got the wrong. Thrown in by Central. As calls are pretty good on the defensive end down there. And Himmerly getting it up. Now pass up toward Connor. Trying to get the pass up with basing it to Connor, but it's taken away by Central Catholic. And number 45, who is not in the starting lineup, and we covered his, that's Jonathan Hall. So there's two Halls. There's a Chris Hall and a Jonathan Hall. Ball on the far end here. And player knocked down for Collinsville. That was Kaya and Belugan, number 46 right there. I don't think I pronounced that right. Kaya Belugan. And the ball in the far corner here with 14 minutes to go. Now kick more to the middle of the field. And once again controlled by Central Catholic. Shear with the ball for the Vikings. Dribbling around. Passing up to one of the up men. And once again Shear kicks it again. That's going to be kicked back by the Falcons. Now Guna will kick it. That will be kicked to the far end and out of bounds. With 13:32 on the counting clock. So we can get the binoculars on this. So ball kicked in and crossed the goal to the other side. And I think with that shot, which wouldn't be officially on goal, with number 45. And that was Hall. That was Jonathan Hall. Calls with the free kick here, the kick out of the end zone. And they're going to call a dangerous situation right there. So it'll be a free kick for Collinsville. Himmerly has it at the around the Collinsville 40-yard line. He's going to kick it and headed out of there by the players from Central Catholic. Koya Belungan Kicked it out of bounds on the far end. And ball still on the far end and out of bounds. Collins will be throwing it back in, but right away controlled by Central. Battling along that far line. Stanton now gets a hold of it. So he kicks it out of bounds. And it'll be Central's ball. And once again, controlling it is Central Catholic. As they get it to midfield now, controlling it is Himmerly. Himmerly will get it, kick it back down to this end. And we have, we got to enter the game also. Now it's Zane Addis for Cville. This is Himmerly with the ball. Himmerly will kick it over to Durst. Durst will now get it over to, that was Zavachin. Now to Durst in the far corner, but a chase for the ball. It's out of bounds. That line down there is kind of confusing because it looks like it's all painted blue down there, and you got all this field toward the grass. Sometimes it looks like the grass should be the out of bounds line or the in line, whatever you call that line, but it's really that white line that's sort of in front of it. And that's the out of bounds for the football too.
Back into the Falcons, number 17.
So with about 10 minutes to go, we're still tied at 1. As Central and Collinsville battling here. And they're battling around along the near side here, the near sideline. We're going to get a whistle here. So it's going to be a free kick. Himmerly's going to take it here on the. Actually, it's not going to. No, I guess it is still Himmerly. They're just sending Durst down. And a kick toward the net. And grabbed by the goaltender, Cole Nix. We got 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go here, first half. As Cole Nix is going to punt it back to midfield. And once again controlled by Central Catholic. And ball trying to strip that ball away was Himmerly. Now getting his feet on it is Basinger. Basinger gets it to Zavachin. And ball now kicked back to midfield. Durst will send it toward the Central end, but kicked right back out by Central. Laguna with the ball. He gets knocked down, but nothing called, or falls down. Himmerly controls the ball. Himmerly has the ball. We'll go out with the little header there. Now number 35, and that's Hall. I think that's John Terry, by the way, for Central. As it'll be on the far end over there and out of bounds. Once again, just kind of letting the picture do most of the talking. As we're waiting for the, where's the, okay, Central getting ready to throw the ball in.
Number 2. Nico Romanelli.
Romanelli in for Central. There's McDowell now. Number 2 That's Romanelli. Now Cosell getting control of the ball. Himmerly. Now got a bounce. Knocked away from the back and out of bounds. So the Cosell's ball. Himmerly. And they're going to say White's ball. They throw the ball to Matt Shearer. Shearer gets it into that was Terry, and now the official calling an elbow here. It'll be a free kick. So once again, Zach Carter had the goal for Central Catholic. Seth Basinger had the goal for Connellsville. There's a free kick, and that was done by Witt, but Central will knock it out of there. Center field. And controlling support now actually fight to get control of that ball. And now Cosell once again will get control of it here as we have Basinger. Now Himmerly. Himmerly will have the ball. His pass intercepted by number 2. And that's Romanelli. With 5:24 to go here. And here comes Himmerly taking the ball now for the Falcons. I kind of feel like anybody that remembers the late Bob Prince, when the former voice of the Pirates, and after he was let go by the Pirates, he tried doing hockey and he couldn't quite keep up with the action. He'd say, "We got the puck, they got the puck, we got the puck, they got the puck," and he did TV for a couple years in the mid-'70s before giving that up. Here's Himmerly with the ball. Himmerly, and it's not quite, he tried to get it up to Addis, but couldn't quite control. Now Addis with the ball again, but it's... And couldn't quite get a shot off. The Central Catholic players wouldn't let him do it. Ball picked up by Cole Nix, the goaltender. And his kick back to midfield, headed by Himmerly. And it'll be Zane Addis controlling the ball, but there's a whistle.
Back in the game, Connellsville, number 35, Tony Kinnear. Into the game for the Vikings,
Kinnear in the game for the Falcons.
Sebastian.
Sebastian in there for here's Sebastian in there for Central Catholic. As we're ticking down here in the first half, 3:40 to go. There's a kick and a save by Cole Nix. Cole Nix will kick it back. The goaltender will kick it back to midfield. And coming down the right, chasing it down is Briner. You can hear Coach Guy over there shouting stuff across the way. So it's going to be a free kick from the left side for Central Catholic. And this is number 11, Cowler. Kicks it toward the net. And ball will come out of there. Cosell will control of it. We have Zavachi coming down. Now the ball's a little too far. And coming up with it is... we're getting an infraction by Connellsville as Briner knocked the guy down, so it'll be a free kick. for Scheuer. This is Matt Scheuer. Scheuer's kick toward the Conzo end. Conzo, nice job by Sam Artis to get it, kick it out of there, but still in the Conzo end. And Central trying to set something up here. There's a shot toward the goal by Kia Balguna, and a save by Detweiler grabs it, throws the ball back to midfield. Now here's Himmerly. Himmerly getting it over to Basinger, and now Central controlling the ball with 1:21 to go. And ball will be kicked out of bounds on the near side. We got about a minute to play here in the first half. Once again, we are tied at 1.
1 minute left in the half.
And we have Causal controlling the ball on their own end. And now I have to look at Sebastian with the ball now. By the time I look down to see who the players are, somebody else has the ball. Ball kicked clear across the other end of the other side of the field. And once again, Causal trying to get the ball down. Here's Himmerly. Himmerly sidesteps a guy, gets it up to Basinger. Basinger now trying to get it back to Himmerly, but Himmerly just wasn't ready to take the pass. Now here comes Central. Central coming down the other end. And this is number 11, Kyler. Now the ball going to be knocked out of there by the Falcons. And we got just forward a shot, and it's going to go wide left of the goal. That shot kind of had a little spin on it and was moving to the left.
And
once again,
Vikings 1 and the Falcons 1.
And once again, scoring for Central Catholic was Zach Cowder, and for Causal, Seth Basin. We're just going to take a little bit of a break here, and you can just watch the clock countdown. Once again, our score, it is 1-1 here. Central Catholic 1, and Pittsburgh Central Catholic 1, and Causal 1.
They're at breakneck. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's like 20 minutes. Yeah. They could play here. I don't know. Jacob was gonna like try to like not clean up because I'm sure he is. Well, even golfing. At WKL, yesterday, other kids didn't know how to play golf today. Dick windows like because everybody bought, yeah, and like basically like those but fucking put that out in the stores. Out of fucking buy your country club.
I didn't know there was that many schools there.
So, yeah. I think it's pretty normal. Like even they golf on yeah, they did it. Yeah, so that was good for him to go out there. Yeah, well, even Tuesday, Friday, but it's just really have to look at it.
You see how you did you?
Hey, Andrew. Ellie started.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you're I guess like I was like, that's probably gonna
No, Mom, like I'm not moving. I don't want to move either.
Yeah, I miss you guys. Or even like, if there's no hound games to see you guys. Never get out. I don't miss that. I don't miss all that traveling all over the place. Each day you get out.
So when the snow falls, I'll be ready.
I think really it's like that. They're probably all home.
Yeah. I tried picking up the video.
Yeah. Well, there's video games at school. Yeah. So the school, Kristen could have watched it in there. Yeah. That's how I, like, I don't even have to go the other way. I just, yeah, so is Ethan was mandatory to do it. Yeah, same thing. Ethan has to run bus too, but I just don't know. How far away is he? And then I guess because Ethan's friends usually dead.
Well, trust me.
Yeah, same thing with Ethan. And one day I'm just gonna leave it here. Right in the nose. Don't tell me where you're at. I'll leave it there.
I'll make sure I stop by and say I don't. Yeah, you
Ciao, Kristen.
I won't be.
Andrew, good luck and see you now.
Once again, back here at Coswell Stadium. About 3 minutes till the start of the second half. Just looking at the schedule for the Coswell boys soccer. We have we're going to be at Latrobe on Wednesday at 7:30. That'll be next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but next Wednesday. And then next Thursday, they will be at our home against Alderdice. Saturday on October 3rd, home against Penn Trafford, and at Norwin on Tuesday, October 6th, and then home against Hempfield on Thursday, October 8th. And then at Central Catholic on an 8 o'clock game at Central Catholic. And I'm not sure where that game is going to be played at. Of course, they play Alderdice at that game. They generally play their games down at Southside. What's at Couple Stadium, and then home game against Latrobe on October 17th. Just look at Central Catholic real quickly here. For you guys, for you Central Catholic fans who may be listening, you will have Alder Dice this Thursday. We'll be hosting them. I'm not sure where you guys play your games. I'm saying you guys, but you will be hosting Latrobe on Monday the 28th. Actually, you might just play them at their own. I'm not sure where you play your games. Actually, you got 3 home games in a row because you got Penn Trafford also. But we're just about ready for the start of the second half here. So Coswell now will be shooting to the goal to
ready for the second half of tonight's contest between the Central Catholic Vikings and your Caldwell Falcons.
Pen. And I'm not sure where that is now, where the backup pin is. So we're waiting. Are we waiting for TV? I don't think so. We don't have any commercials here. So it's going to be, well, here's the start. And there's the ball knocked out of bounds right away by Central. Coswell will get the throw in here. Once again, Coswell will be shooting at the goal to the right as you watch it on the TV. And right away, Central Catholic controlling the ball. This is number 6. And who was number 6? That was Ned Jerk. And Coswell now with the ball. And actually back to midfield and controlled by Central. Kulik gets it back to Nip. And they're going to kind of just be patient, Central is. Once again, the score is 1-1. This is Miles with the ball. Now over to Cowder. Cowder will kick it up forward to Miles, but kicked out of there by the Falcons. Now Himmerly gets a foot on the ball, but Central maintains, keeps the ball in the Coswell end. Now on the far side, and nice job of trying to get out of Sephoric. Ball is in the far corner over there and kicked out of bounds. So it will be I'm not sure. It's going to be a corner kick here from the right side. So the corner kick. DiMatteo, it goes wide right of the net. And so it'll be a goal kick here for Connellsville. And once again, it's going to be Justin Sephoric kicking out of his own end zone. Sephoric actually just kicks it to the one Coswell player over there. Now we're going to get down court or downfield, excuse me. And it gets out of bounds in front of the Coswell bench. Now quickly throwing it in. That was Durst with the ball. And now Rice to Basinger. And the ball was kicked out of there by Central Catholic. Back to Central midfield, I should say. And this is Kolick. Back to Golick. As Central passing the ball around. Now getting his feet on the ball was number 8. And that was Pounds for Connellsville. But brought right back down by Central. Now coming down the left side. Here's number 11, Cowder. Cowder with a pass, but it was kind of hit Miles. I don't think it was intended for Miles. But Connellsville had a nice job of getting the ball out of their own end here. This is Himmerly bringing the ball upfield. Himmerly will kick it down, but it goes to the Central players. Now on the far end of the field. Once again, Central, nice job passing the ball around. Now they're coming up field with it. Now kick by Durst to get it back to midfield. Once again, Central trying to set it up. Ball was not kicked out of bounds, just out of bounds by Central. Calls will work quickly, going to throw it in. Briner will throw it in to Witt. And it'll be a free kick for Carlsville here. As Witt will get the free kick after, he'll just kick it over to Himmerly. Himmerly. And Central comes up with the ball. This is Miles. Now pass over to Darusso, excuse me. Mess up his name. Stopping the ball is Dittweiler. It was a shot that was really wide to the left. Now get Himmerly trying to get the ball out of there. Counter controls it, but the ball is going to kick it right and hits Himmerly and bounces clear to midfield. Once again, Central controlling the ball. And once again, they just kick it back and try to set things up. And a shot, and goes a nice save. There was a shot by Sebastian and deflected by Dittweiler, and it goes left of the goal. We're going to have the goal kick here from the near side. Kicked in front of the net, and the ball is going to go toward the net, and Dittweiler stops it. It'll go out of bounds. Now on the right side, it'll be another goal kick from the other side, on the right side this time. So going over there is DiMatteo to do the corner kick from the right. So DiMatteo kicks it to the front of the net, and the ball is going to be knocked in. And trying to see who got this goal. So Connor Nip with the goal. Oh, there's my pen. So Nip with this goal. Happens at 33-38 of the second half. Central on top 2-1. As Himmerly, counter controls. There's a shot that's going to go over the net. I don't know if that was Miles that took that shot. Neither one of these teams, the games that they lost between these two teams, the games that they lost and the games that they won, was all decided by more than 5 points. So both these teams in a close ball game here. We've got 32 minutes, about 32 minutes to go here in the second half. Two heads going for the same ball. It gets knocked out of bounds, and we're going to have a goal kick here for Central. And actually, it's going to be not the goalie kicking the ball. It's going to be, this is a penalty kick. It's not, And it's going to go in. It's a counter. Scores on the penalty kick. That's his second goal of the ball game.
Goal for the Vikings by number 11 on the penalty kick, Zachary Tyler.
I got all confused there. I was thinking that was our end of the field. They're in the field. So,
Let's go, boys. Keep it up.
3-1 in favor of Central Catholic. 32-34 is the time of that. Once again, Central controlling the ball. And it's Jurich. Ball knocked out of bounds on the far end. And once again kicked out of bounds. And Caldwell trying to get it out of that end, but Central, good job. Now here's Himmerly with the ball. Himmerly's going to kick it upfield. He's going to get it up to Connor. Or excuse me, Connor's his first name. Pounds his last name. I keep calling him Connor, but once again he's battling along with number 10 down there, and that's DiMatteo. It's going to be a free kick for Pounds. And actually he's going to kick it over to Artis. Artis is going to get it over to Witt. And we've got a Collinsville player down. And play continues with the Collinsville player down. Now they're going to blow the whistle. They stop the clock at 30:58. And down on the field is that Drake Briner? It's a 7. Oh, that's Ethan Rice down on the field. Okay, that's number 7. And they stopped the clock at 30:58. Watching some of the professional games, they keep the clock going. And once again, when you watch Riverhound soccer, the clock, it's counting up. But when there's a stoppage of play, they keep the clock going. They just add time on to the end of the half. And I sit there and I watch that. I say, wouldn't it just be a lot easier just to stop the clock? But that's the way they do it in the professional league. Here in high school, you stop the clock. One thing, the clock goes down. Of course, anybody who watches high school soccer knows all this stuff. But hopefully, Ethan Rice is okay. You can see him walking off, and just a little bit of a limp. So, I'm not sure what this was. The goaltender for Cole Nix kicks it back to midfield. And the ball kicked on the far end and out of bounds. Collinsville's ball. Got a substitution. Once again, Casey's coming back in. Casey Stanton. And ball thrown in. And trying to get control of it for Collinsville was Zavachin. Now the ball to Himmerly for Falcons. And we have Kinnear. Ball knocked out of bounds on the far end. And Central coming down. And there's a shot attempt that's going to go. It's going to hit the right post. And who got that shot off? That was by number 20, DeRusso, I believe, with that shot. And it hit the right post. And we're going to get no infraction here, as Seth Basinger is going to have a free kick. Actually, gets Himmerly taking the free kick. Can recognize Himmerly. He's got that green, some kind of a green thing on his right arm. This kick is going to go toward the net, and then we headed out of there by Central Park. Kick and shot. It was high.
Get one. Go.
Taking that shot was Seth Basinger. Once again, Cosell trailing 3-1.
Slide left.
Himmerly will get throwing the ball. Controlled by Central. And there's Basinger once again, but he can't get to the ball. And Central, nice job of passing the ball around in their own end. And now this is DeRusso down the right side. And he went too far into the corner and loses the ball. Cosell comes out of there. And pass by Himmerly on the far sideline. Now kicks it back. Gets it back to Sephoric. Now controlled by Central. Kinnear over to Himmerly. Himmerly goes down along with number 20, and that's DeRusso, also knocked down, nothing called, ball out of bounds. And the shot will go across past DeRusso. And now throwing it in for the Falcons is Witt. Got it into Briner. Now a shot goes toward the net and just wide to the right. Once again, 3-1 Connells, or 3-1 Central Catholic. For those of you listening from the Central Catholic fans, and most Cosell people are pretty well aware of this. We got Himmerly with the ball. I'll get to that in a little bit. And just fight for the ball here. Central maintains possession. They're trying to set up now. Nice break up there by Witt. Well, ball being chased in midcourt by Stanton, but it is Central coming up with the ball. Now by Ditweiler. Central will get it back in as we're going to get a whistle here. We got a tree here for the people. We have this tree that's on the it's from John Woodruff tree, and when John Wood Olympics, all the medal winners received a seed, an oak tree seed from Hitler, and planted here in the south end zone of the stadium. Thought we'd just add that little tidbit in there. Cosell Basinger with the ball and still digging for it. And a shot toward the goal. That was Basinger and Briner in there trying to get a... I didn't see who got the shot off. But the save by Cole Nix. Ball is kicked back to center field now. Kicked toward the cause.
Let's go, everyone!
Here to kick it back to his own goaltender. This is Witt getting over to Himmerly. Himmerly coming upfield. Now passing it over to Basinger. Basinger now getting over to Stanton. Stanton with a kick, getting back toward the midfield. Is that Casey? Yeah, okay, I thought it was. He was way over there. And a big goal kick from the left corner, Seth Durst. So Durst with the goal, the corner kick, excuse me, as a corner kick from the left side. And Conzel not able to get a shot out. It was headed a few times and now out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick or a kick out of the end zone for Central Catholic. As this is going to be actually Sawyer kicking the ball. Kicks the ball about to midfield. And let's see, Himmerly gets control of the ball.
Number 7, Keith Rice. Number 11, Zane Harris.
Trying to keep in bounds is Durst over there.
And for Central
And
Catholic,
goes out of bounds.
41, Pierce Sebastian.
So here's Central now with the ball. And getting a foot on, or getting control of the ball was number 11. That was Addis. Now this is Zavach, and the calls are trying to, they got to get the ball down on the other end of the field. And out of bounds, and it'll be Conzel's ball. So Briner will throw it in. Gets it into Rice. Rice back into the game, Ethan Rice. And ball over to number 40. In line. So it'll be Conzel kicking out of their own end zone here. And once again, Ditweiler will give way to Saforic. Saforic will kick it toward the near sideline. Gets it over to Briner. That's Drake Briner. Now it's Basinger with the ball. Seth Basinger. Getting it over to Addis. Ball is out of bounds. Off of Central. Throw into Himmerly. And once again, Central will get control of this ball. As Himmerly will kick it back to his own player, Saforic, and keep him from going out of bounds on the far end. Number 14, Durst. Central has the ball.
Number 4, Luke Ryder.
And getting a shot. A shot by, actually the ball goes loose and into the net. I was looking down the initial shot. The initial shot was by Hall. That was Jonathan Hall, but I don't know who got this goal. And they haven't announced it on the PA, so they might not be sure who has the goal. Sometimes it's pretty hard to tell who.
Goal scored by number 35, John Terry.
So Terry with the goal. and that is the 5th goal of the ball game. So Central leads 4-1 now with just under 20 minutes to play in the second half. As we have Central now controlling the ball. Here's Witt getting over to Savachin, and the ball out of bounds on the near side. Witt gets it to Himmerly. Himmerly will kick it right back out of bounds. And so it'll be Central's ball. And ball out of bounds on the near side again. Another player in there. Oh, it's McDowell. He was in the starting lineup for Central. You get the ball to the far end. The far side, I should say. This is going to be, it's going to be Central's ball. They quickly throw it in to Terry. Shot toward the goal, high shot, and picked up by Ditweiler. And back to, we'll go to the Central side of the field, but it's going to go out of bounds on that far end. So a lot of time wasting here is for the throw in for Central. 17:57 now on the clock. And Central controlling the ball here. As we got to number 22, and that was McDowell. Now over to number 4. That's Luke Friday in the game for Central Catholic. Now ball coming toward midfield. Central controlling the ball. Sebastian, now this is Balaguna. And the ball knocked out of bounds. And once again, it's going to take forever to chase that ball down. 16:50 to go. That's Golick going to throw it in. Ball taken by Ditweiler, the goaltender for the Falcons. He's going to throw it up to Savachin. Maguna with the ball now. It's going to be taken by Connellsville. This is Baysinger. Baysinger back to Himmerly. Himmerly now to Zavachin. And Central breaking it up. Nice defense there by Bill. 16 minutes to go here. As once again, calls are trailing footer. You can hear Coach Marino.
It's Donaldville, number 8, on the bounds, number 25, Casey Stan.
Claudio Marino, who played in soccer in Italy. He was from Italy. It's the accent kind of makes you smile. Stanton in the game again for Connellsville. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Ball thrown in to Baysinger, knocked out of bounds. So Durst's looking to throw it in. And he's got a shot now. Tried to get it over at the front of the net. Now shot toward the goal. And that was by making that shot was Witt. 14:34 to go here. Nix kicks it to midfield. Taken by Connellsville. And this is Zavachin, now broken up by the Vikings here. Trying to get that ball with Stanton. Stanton gets control of the ball, now tries to chase it down. He's going to kick it over to Pounds. And out of bounds on the far end. And this inbounds pass taken by Central Catholic. We get it up to number 45 here. And now pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Trying to keep it from going out of bounds was Terry, but he couldn't quite keep it in. Now Connellsville getting control of the ball. We get up to Zavachin. Now we're going to have Witt knocked down. Luke Friday. It'll be a free kick. But we can feel it getting cold. We're going to get a free kick by Nip. Connor Nip. He's got one goal tonight. He's going to kick it toward the goal. It's going to be headed into the... Oh, it bounced on the left pole. Picking it up is Ditweiler, and he's going to throw it out of there. That looked like it was going to go in. From this angle, it looked like it was straight in. Here it hits the left pole. We have Friday come. Actually, that's not Friday. It's number 6. Jarek coming into the game, replacing Sebastian for the Vikings. Connellsville leads in 4-1. Stanton with the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Once again, he has the cast on. If you can see that cast on his right arm. I'm not sure what his injury actually really was. I don't know if it was the bones. I don't know what it was, to be honest. I forget. And Central player knocked down. That was Sebastian being knocked down. It'd be a free kick for Central. Taking a free kick is going to be Nip. Nip kicks it toward the net, and Connellsville gets it out of there. It'll be out of bounds on the near side. Ball thrown in. And a shot. Laguna shot is high over the net. And 4-1 is still our score. Laguna with the ball once again. He's going to get another shot toward the net. Ditweiler's going to miss it. Oh, he's going to pick it up right before it goes over the line. So Ditweiler makes the save, even though initially he misplayed the ball a little bit. It's still 4-1. Ball kicked up in high in the air. As Bailing for the far side, gets kicked out of bounds. And they're going to have Durst throw it in. Tries to get it over the base singer, but the ball knocked out of bounds on the Coswell bench across the way. Now they get into Himmerly. Going to be taken by Central Catholic. Here comes Friday. Friday now going to pass it over to the right side. Baguna now, the ball played broken up by Connellsville. They're trying to get the ball for Coswell's Zavachin. Now over to number 4, that's Friday. Friday bringing it back to midfield. Stanton tried to get a foot on the ball and kicks it out of bounds. Actually, it'd be off the central player. And they get it back in, throw it into Zavachin. Now coming down is Central Catholic with the ball. And now coming down is Rice. Is that Rice? Yeah. Rice tried to get up to Stanton. Stanton kind of wasn't, kind of pass went kind of off the back of his legs. And now controlling the ball and actually fighting for the ball. Actually, Central has the ball. Coming downfield. A kick to the right side. And Central player down. Going to call Durst with an infraction, even though going down on the ground was Riley Welsh. Not that I want to make fun of soccer players, but it's amazing how these guys go down so hard. But then they get up and start playing again. It's like they act like if they're probably they need to be taken out of the stretcher, and then now they pop right up like if there's nothing wrong. Yeah, you see it in basketball too. Players flying around and look like they got hit by a Mack truck or something. But now they're okay. So it's going to be a free kick. I'm not. You know, I don't want to get anybody ticked off here. Everybody does it. Carter with the free kick. It's going to go out of bounds on the far end. So just a little under 8 minutes to go here in the second half. Coswell trying 4-1. Himmerly heads the ball. Now Basin trying to go, but Central's going to control the ball here. And Central maintains possession.
And for the Vikings, 33, Trip McSorley.
McSorley for Central Catholic.
44, Graham Walsh.
And back, Central Catholic continuing to just pass the ball around. And time running out on Connellsville here. Connellsville a pretty young team. I mean, they graduated 12 kids last year, so they're kind of rebuilding for the future. This year they did pick up the big win against Hempfield. There's a shot and it's going to go in the goal. Make it 5-1. I see the kid's number. I can't. It's number 22. That was McDowell with the goal.
Second goal by number 22, Colin McDowell.
So goals for Central Catholic. That was McDowell. The first one was Zach Cowder. We had Cowder with 2 goals. One was a penalty kick. We had Terry a goal. We had Connor Nip. And for Connellsville, the 1 goal was by Seth Basinger back back in the first half. It was 1-1 at halftime. Now it's 5-1 in favor of Central Catholic with 6:15 to go. This is Jonathan. Now this is Rice with the ball for Connellsville. Rice back to Himmerly. Himmerly throwing the ball around, now gets it back to Artis. Artis now up to Basinger. Basinger back to Rice. Now over to Stanton. Stanton on the right side now kicks it over to Basinger, but they kick it back to midfield. Central does. And offsides? No, I guess not. And here's a shot, and it's gonna hit the top of the crossbar and bounce down. And we got a couple of those. Each post of that goal has been hit at least once. So they get the ball back to midfield. This is Central controlling the ball. Getting over to, this is Wallace for Central Catholic. And we're going to have kick it back to his own goaltender. The goaltender's going to get it back out to one of his players on the right side. And Durst trying to get control of the ball over there, but does not. Actually, it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Connellsville's ball, which is 5:35 to go here. That's going to be a free kick for Connellsville, actually. So this is going to be Himmerly kicking from the left side. Himmerly's kick. Going to be kicked out of there by McDowell. Going to try to keep it in. And the ball loose and actually will be kicked back to the goaltender, Ditweiler. Ditweiler will play the ball, get it over to Himmerly. Himmerly kick it upfield. And now with the ball for Connellsville is Zavachin. Zavachin kicking it over to Basinger. Basinger now trying to get it over to Briner. And player for Central down. Briner and Cowder hit the ground, and we're going to have a free kick for Central here.
I know, I saw it. They don't like Connell.
The coach.
Plain and simple, they don't like Connell.
And the clock has stopped at 3:25. Do we get a green card or something? Do we get, or is this like a warning to the bench? I don't know what's going on. I had sometimes instead of using their cards aren't really yellow. They're kind of like a fluorescent green. I kept calling it a green card. We were on the internet at the time, and some lady calls in and says the announcer keeps calling it a green card. It looked green to me. I'm just glad that somebody was listening. There's a shot that's going to go wider than that on the left side. That card was about the same color as Caleb Ditweiler's uniform down there, that fluorescent green. The clock moving, but we're not playing. Okay, it's going to be Ditweiler to start the play here. The ball's going to be kicked back. Stan gets it on it. Gets it to Rice. Rice now broken up by number 6.
And for Connellsville, number 35, Owen Kinnear. Number 8, Connor Thomas.
Controlling the ball is McDowell. Shot that's going to go. He's thinking make
White and gold on number 46, Tori Belogan.
Belogan who plays. That sounds
No, most of their JV.
Push up, push up!
If we could start playing, we got the He's been in this game quite a bit now. 6-1 in favor of Central Catholic.
Support!
Trying to get another goal here. Terry Fan on one. Rice with the ball.
Get up!
Bounds on the far end. 1:30 to go here in the ball. 6-1 in favor of Central Catholic. Took the 50-mile drive here to Fayette County to it's a 6-1 lead now. One in the section calls is going to fall to 1-3.
Everybody stay!
1 minute to play. Calls a goal and Dow has unbelievable stand. And now, coming with the ball for the Falcons is Varsity.
Go big! Keep going big!
Rice will get stand.
No foul!
Nice try.
Central's ball.
Hold the ball! Hold the ball!
Moves it into
Up!
they want to take it back to midfield. 12 seconds to go. Emily now with the ball. Emily is going to kick toward the net. A save made by Cole next. That's going to do it.
Final score, Central Catholic Vikings 6, Collinsville Falcons 1. Thank you for coming to tonight's game. Buffalo, have a safe trip home.
Once again, our final score is 6-1 in favor of Central Catholic. Once again, they get the 50-mile journey here to Fayette County. Once again, my name is Richard Cville, Falcon Sports Network on the Cville Live High School Sports Network. But glad to be do a soccer game here. Looking forward to maybe doing another one. Once again, our final score was 6-1 in favor of Central Catholic over Connellsville. And until next time, it's Rich Wasowski signing off.